Hey, like-minded individuals, it's J-Rock Fitch here. Today I just wanted to do a quick review on the Merrell Moab mid waterproofs. Was by request from Seppish1 and a couple other private messages. But I'll tell you a little bit about this boot right here. It's first off, it's a summer. It's kind of designed for summer and rough, wet environments because it's a lightweight, not heavily insulated, but waterproof, impermeable, breathable shoe. So it's good for rugged, wet, hot environments, and that's why I got it. It's ventilated, so when your feet start sweating or they're wet, it'll dry them off quickly. It has the Vibram Multi-Sport Plus sole, which is really good. It absorbs a lot of the impact, and this stuff back here, it's known to increase your braking power. Your ability to stop if you're going down a hill. So it's useful. It's a nice natural rocking motion from the heel. So really, when you're going downhill, you should be putting down your forward foot first, but that's besides the point. You have waterproof leather on the upper, and you have a waterproof membrane here. The membrane itself, not the leather, is impermeable to water but breathable for vapor, so that's good. It has a synthetic toe cap, so if you're going through rough, rocky terrain, it's not going to tear up the rest of the boot. It's pretty durable. And it has a good heel cap here. It's on the back. It's not going to get torn up as well. It also is this entire membrane in the shoe and the Ortholite orthopedic sole inside. They're all treated with antimicrobial solution, so it's going to kill bugs and stuff on your feet. The little microscopic stuff like bacteria, and it's not going to smell as bad, which is kind of good, and it's going to keep down infection and nastiness on your feet as well. This also has the heel has an air cushion heel, which is good for increasing stability and reducing shock when going down the trail. So anyways, these boots here I have taken through quite a bit of an ordeal in the past couple months. Done a lot of short ruck marches or hikes with up to a 95-pound pack, moving about 4 miles in an hour with that much weight, and moving about 4 miles in an hour with that much weight, and they hold up. And my feet felt great, joints felt great. They had a little bit of a break-in period, probably about the first couple hours I was hiking with these. First days I was hiking with these, I got a few blisters, but after that they broke in, and that's that. They're good. I did take these out for 40 miles in the Smokies last week through really hard, wet, loose, rough terrain, and they held up. No damage to these, short of a couple blisters that I could not prevent because water was actually going over the tops of these heels. They held up well and took care of me and my feet. So yeah, highly recommend them. A couple of the downsides. This shoestring right here, it's a little bit stretchy. You can see that right there. So it has a tendency to loosen up what you tie, and a loose boot can create friction, on the inside and blisters, so that's not good. So recommend after about a mile or so into your hike, you just untie it and pull it tighter and retie it, because these things will loosen up. And sometimes these shoelaces will come undone because this is such a dynamic shoelace. It moves around a bit. I like the fact that it has this webbing right here between the tongue. It's good at keeping debris out. And what else? That's about it. So that's that. That's the Moab Merrell waterproof. I think I'm going to pick up some more Merrell stuff. Looking at maybe getting a pair of chameleons or just Moab mid-lows ventilators, but we'll see what happens. And my branch of the service just outlawed Vibram 5 fingers while in uniform or physical training uniform, so I will be looking at maybe getting myself a pair of Merrell barefoot trainers, because those are still good. Oh, that's that. Hey, like-minded individuals, it's J-Rock Fitch here. Today I just wanted to do a quick review on the Merrell Moab mid waterproofs. Was by request from Seppish1 and a couple other private messages, but I'll tell you a little bit about this boot right here. It's first off, it's kind of designed for summer.